We've been doing the morning focus for a little bit now. Every morning, starting the day with you saying, hey, this is what the Bible says is true about you. And this is who the Bible says God is. The whole reason that we keep pointing back to this fact is that there is so many voices, so many thoughts, so many things you can see online or whatever that are going to want to tell you otherwise, that are want to tell you lies, that are going to want to pull you away from this. And we don't want you to get pulled off. We want rest, we want peace, we want a good life for you. So we're going to remind you of who you are and who God is. It's time for your morning focus.
1 Samuel 15:29 says, "He who is the glory of Israel does not lie or change his mind, for he is not a human being that he should change his mind."
I like this verse. This is like an old one. This is written in the Old Testament.
It is.
Which means it was probably written like 2,000 something years ago.
And the coolest part is, because it's talking about God not changing, the verse still stands.
Exactly. It's super cool. It's like a really old monument, essentially. But that's the whole point, is that it was true back then. They were telling people it's okay, God's not going to change back then. And we still can believe that to be true now, which is such good news because we constantly are looking for God or expecting for God to respond to us in a very human way.
Yeah, I think sometimes we expect him to give up on us or to be mad at us, maybe even guilt trip us, or to only love us for the things we do, or to change his mind about us when we don't do the things we should do.
Yeah, absolutely. And those are ways that we see humans responding to us. So we kind of expect those responses. We kind of, almost brace up ready for them. But God's not human. He's God. I mean, that's obvious, right? But he is God. He's not going to change and be as fickle or flowing as we as humans are. Which is why we share these truths every morning. They're reliable posts that you can count on to always be true because God doesn't change.
That's right. He is love, and so he is always going to love you. He has promised that you're forgiven, and so he will always forgive you. He is faithful, so he will never abandon you.
And that's always true, no matter what.